Alright guys, Perfection here, and because of DLC Pack 2 and the patch that came with it, I'm redoing a lot of my build videos to update them and give you guys current information. So the first race up on the pecking order is the female Majin. Now actually they're the most up-to-date build video that I did, so it was really easy to revisit them because they have had some slight changes that warrant me to redo a build. So this build is actually going to be a purification build for you guys that actually want to use that form. It's really basic. Let me go ahead and give you the attributes. So what you want to do: 120 health, 84 stamina, and 120 basic attack, and whatever points you have left, just throw them in a strike. It really doesn't matter. The main changes that they had implemented on them with male Majins, when they're below, I think this is for both Majins. So when Majins go below 2 bars of stamina, they take double damage, which is basically a nerf. But what they did do with Purification is now the stamina drain is a little more forgiving. I'm gonna give my opinion on the form later in the video. So again, with 84 in stamina, you get 2 extra bars, and if you wanted to throw in a QQ bang to up your stamina, I mean, I'm really only considering standard competitive, not custom competitive. So in standard, you're only gonna get 2 extra bars, and depending on your QQ bang, you're gonna get a whole bunch of extra stamina in customs. Now, Purification overall has not changed. This was supposed to be a basic build video, which move sets, it doesn't matter, it's your personal preference, because Majins, most of the way that they're played, male Majins are stallers, female Majins you just rush in and they're button bashers basically. But with Purification, which is the main focal point of this video, it's still trash. I don't know who's trying to sell you guys. Actually, I do know who it is. Kashami, among others, are trying to sell you on this form being broken. No, it's not. I mean, they're bragging over, well, you can just sit on guard and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. This form is not good for dealing damage. Purification only really got buffed as a stalling form. So if you wanted to stall someone out, I mean, you can already do that in your base form. You're really only wasting time in this form for several reasons, and I'm gonna go over all the reasons Purification is actually worse than what it once was. So like I said earlier, Majins got a nerf to where if they're below 2 bars of stamina, they're gonna take double damage than what they already were taking. So obviously, with a Purification form, stamina is still very important to you. Even though it doesn't drain as fast, if you're wasting stamina, you just wasted a transformation. And once you get stamina broken, and once you run out of all your stamina and you get broken, you're gonna take twice as much damage. Now it really doesn't matter whether you're a male or female Majin, because one thing that they're noted for is that, well, female Majins anyway, one thing they're noted for is that their stamina comes back really quick. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If it does come back, if it does come back faster, it's negligible. It doesn't matter. It's by so few seconds. It's milliseconds that it really doesn't factor into a fight at all. Now, if you're in a customs battle, and if you're using that Frieza Super Soul that allows your stamina, or allows you to take less damage while your stamina is coming back from a stamina break, I mean, you can do that with any race, so it still doesn't matter. Like, you would do that with a male Majin since they're bulkier and they get more health, and it would matter there. But this Purification form is trash. Besides the obvious points that your move set gets replaced with a crap move set, The main point that nobody really talks about is that Purification has really no offensive options in a competitive format. What I mean by that is that, let's say you wanted to rush someone down as a purified Majin. It's not gonna work. When they do their burst dash, it's such a huge red flag that you can just basically step out of range. It's actually worse than what a standard burst dash could do, because it's something with the end lag, or it's either the end lag or the startup lag. Like, it's either slower at the beginning or slower at the end, where people can simply step out of your way and you can get picked off that way. I've had people this week, after the transformation got quote unquote buffed, they tried the Purification form out on me, and anytime they tried rushing in, it was as simple as stepping back, coming back in, picking them off for a quick combo. And if you make them waste up their stamina with Z vanishes, or just vanishing out of your combos, then they're screwed, because when they run out of all of that stamina, they're gonna take double damage. And I think while you're in Purification form, that gets magnified. So if they're sitting on like 0 bars of stamina, but they're still in Purification form, they're gonna take a lot more damage, and you can one-hit KO them with any move in the game, almost any ultimate in the game. I'm pretty sure any ultimate, but any heavy hitting move in general will obliterate them. Any combo that you do, like if you hit them with a male Earthling combo, they're done. It doesn't even matter. They have no attacking options, which a lot of people are gonna say, well, they can turn into that cannonball and they can hit you like 50 million times like in the trailer. You get no damage, and it's something wonky with the hitbox when you're doing that. Like when you're turning into that cannonball, you have two different options, which both of them waste ki. When you press X and then press square, you can get more hits on your cannonball, and they're supposed to do more damage, but the hitbox is so wonky that they will get knocked out of range, and it won't matter. You've just wasted ki for no reason. Even if you get them caught on the side of a wall and you somehow get all these hits to go off, the damage is really pathetic and not even worth writing home about. Like, this form is so many negative points that I really urge you, if you're thinking about Purification, you better think about Potential Unleashed first. It's still better. You get a 15% increase in all stats, whereas with Purification, I've heard some people say you get a 13% increase in all stats. So you're still getting more with Potential Unleashed, and you're still really, really weak. Like I said, you have no offensive options. Your dash attack is pretty much useless because you can't combo off of it. So that's one way that they nerfed you. The only thing that Purification is really good for is stalling. So if you already got the health advantage in a fight as a female Majin, you've picked off your opponent's stamina, you've made them waste their vanishes, and you're already winning the fight by a huge margin, you can go ahead and transform, and then you can stall them out by guarding and hopping all over the place. But for offense, this form matters zero, zilch, nada. It is trash. Do not use it. Just throw it away and forget about it. It's useless. No offensive capabilities whatsoever. And I want to warn you guys, because I know some of you are just going to hop up and try this form, and you're going to be, I don't even want you wasting time to unlock it. I'm telling you now, it is not worth it. I'm going to show you in an online fight, because I can talk all day. I'm going to show you in an online fight. And what you're going to notice in this fight is that I do a lot more damage in my basic form, in my base form, than what I would ever do in my transform state. And I'm going to leave it at that. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, follow me on Twitch, Twitter as well, and become part of the notification squad and turn on that notification bell so that you do know when I go live, when I upload videos, and all that good stuff. Become a perfectionist, share the video with your friends, and let's get this information out to the community so that you guys do not make the mistake of picking up this form. So I'm going to leave you with that fight I was talking about, and I will see you next time.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say that.